So now it's starting to run off in the schools, right? And see, most parents work two jobs, right? Mom and dad, right? What you up to, you crazy Republicans and Democrats? Y'all doing something? Oh, no. And COVID is at the center of it all. You're trying to cause mass hysteria. Yet most people don't know what to believe from you anymore. That's why nobody trusts you, right? See, if somebody has an agenda and it's wrong to someone else, you got to adjust your agenda to help people understand you first, right? Then, okay, what are your goals and what you're doing? Now, I'm starting to hear more from the gay community that some of them want to get married, right, and have a family similar to a heterosexual couple, which I don't have a problem with that, right? But I do have a problem if you want me to feel gay when I feel straight, right? Right. Just as you tell me you feel gay and it's not a choice, but it is, right? See, feelings can come and go too, right? You don't seem to want to understand that, right? Now, if you teach yourself to be attracted to men or women, right, you're teaching yourself that too, right? What I mean by that is you're a blank slate when you get here. What's going on is you're being influenced to be gay or straight by someone, right? Right. Someone you're around. And that's what I mean about my shipmates wanting me to be gay and me not feeling it. Right? It's the whole point and everything. Now, I don't hate you for being gay, right? That ain't the problem. Man. But I would not go that way. My feelings aren't towards that, right? What I mean. All right? But I'm cool with you as a human being, right? Not trying to murder you over it, so don't try to murder me over it. Me being straight. Now, some people go with the grain. Some people go against the grain, right? But whatever you're doing, be comfortable in doing it or don't do it as well. You know what I mean? There's a third option. You can be celibate or even bisexual if you want. Right? But whatever. You know. The choice is yours how you feel towards the same or opposite sex. And why is it a choice? You're pushing yourself in one direction or the other. Either you're pushing yourself to be gay and you don't care what people think with a bad attitude, or you're happy to be gay and it's okay if people like it or not, right? Do you understand the difference though? Don't let someone make you gay though, because they keep telling you you're gay and you don't even know what that is, so you figure, well, I'll find out what that is and I'll do it one day. Fuck you. That's not what being gay is either. See, you're kind of doing the opposite of what a heterosexual couple would do with a male instead of a female. Well, like I said, right? I'm not to judge the sex act between two consenting adults, right? Though you have to be adults first, right? Too. You're children until a certain age in this country anyway. And that's 16 to 18, right? As far as sexual consent is concerned, right? So, yeah. Now, like I said, when you pick on someone who ain't picking on you, you're going to look like the ass. And the only reason you're doing it is you're jealous. And like I said, right? It's showing bad. And, when you have the wrong agenda, it's still the wrong agenda, even if you think you're right. What do I mean by that? Well, some people could be in the wrong way and not care if they're right or wrong. See, that's the point. The knowledge of good and evil simply means you can do somebody right or you can do someone else wrong. Right? As you can be done the same way. But you either are going to be done wrong or you're not too. Right? Don't let it cause you to do something to hurt somebody else. That's the whole point, right? You're not here on this planet to harm another human being. You're here to learn to work within society, right? Gay or straight. Gay or straight. So you gotta work with what you have too, right? Now, like I said, courts is where you go to get married, right? You don't get married in the church like it's an institution anymore. There's separation of church and state, right? What that means is churches no longer perform marriage ceremonies, right? For the purpose of legally getting married, right? They can do a ceremony for you and you pay them for it, right? But that means they have the right to refuse to do a certain type of wedding if it's against their religion too, right? See, if they think Paul's literal in Romans 1 and not, talking sarcastically, right? They're not going to understand what he really means because it's in a letter to someone else, right? It's not even written to you today. Paul was addressing someone who was dealing with something in the church in chapter 1. Mm-hmm. Yet the thing is, we're all the image of God, right? The male, the female, and the hermaphrodite human being. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, the hermaphrodite human being is very rare, but still happens in the gene pool. Meaning, one of the beings we had sex with very early on was a hermaphrodite, right? Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Why this being was a hermaphrodite. See, if God made us from scratch, from the matter it produced in the universe, right, and is able to dwell in our body once it does that, it designed it to live with it in us. And it's our source of life, not your body. Not your body. It's like a shell to hold it, right? But it cares about the shell too. The shell can be hurt because of the spirit of life within you, right? Now, the thing is, though, if someone hurts your feelings accidentally, let it go. It's not a big deal. They can apologize or say, sorry, I didn't know I bothered you, right? But, again, sometimes you hurt yourself, too, right? Emotionally, right? And you take it a little too personally. I've done that myself, right? But anyway, have a good morning.